Unit 8. Financial Plan. Financial analysis and planning is an important part of describing your business to someone else. Financial projections give some idea of where your business is headed in the next few years and describe the financial consequences of changes you plan for the future. It helps you to evaluate alternative business investments. Financial management is critical to success for budgeting, managing cash flow, controlling credit, pricing, obtaining capital profitably, and planning. An income statement summarizes the earning and cost of a business for a given period of time, usually 1 year. The costs can be grouped in two categories: variable costs and overhead costs. Variable costs change with the level of production. Examples of variable costs are the cost of seed and fertilizer. Overhead or fixed costs are spent regardless of the level of production and are common to all crops. These costs include depreciation of the farm structures, equipment, and other facilities, and costs like interest, repair, insurance, taxes, and salary. Your total cost of production is the sum of variable and overhead costs. Net income is earning minus costs, including depreciation. Profit for any business can be calculated by the simple formula profit equals sales minus costs. Most farms produce many different enterprises or crops. They often do not know which crops are making money, which ones are losing money, and which are making the most money. To determine the profitability of each enterprise, develop an enterprise budget for each. An enterprise budget shows the costs and returns for that enterprise. A balance sheet shows the assets in your business and who owns them. Assets are things of valuable in your business and money in the bank, and liabilities are the debts you owe. The balance sheet shows a single moment in time. It helps you to understand your financial situation, especially net worth. Net worth measures how much of your business you own instead of finance. Net worth is important for thinking about how financially safe or risky your business is, or for considering future borrowing options. A balance sheet or net worth statement is a financial snapshot of a business on a specific date. It shows assets, liabilities, and net worth. A balance sheet segregates assets and debts into current and non-current assets. Current assets will become cash within 1 year. Not current assets last longer than 1 year and include items like vehicles, equipment, buildings, and so on, and land. Cash flow statement shows how much cash will enter and leave your business over a specific time, such as monthly or quarterly. It is an important tool for evaluating the liquidity of your farm business, the annual operating loan needs, and your ability to repay loans. It is important to know when the major inputs and outputs of cash will take place and be prepared for them. Lenders usually want to evaluate the projected cash flow when making loan decisions. Profitability ratios measure the ability of the business to earn a good profit and generate a satisfactory return or investment. These ratios are a good indicator of management overall effectiveness. The net profit margin is a measure of the operating efficiency of your farm business. It measures how effectively the business is controlling expenses relative to its value of output. A high profit margin indicates good cost control. The gross profit margin is another measure of profitability and indicates the amount of contribution to the business enterprise after paying direct costs. Common problems with profit margin are wrong pricing system, prices have not been increased as costs have increased, costs are too high relative to the size of the farm, not enough sales for the resources allocated, high overhead costs, wasteful spending on inputs, and poor production. It is important to keep in mind that every euro saved by cost control equals a euro of profit. Often the most common reason for developing a business plan is to be able to present your business ideas for a new or expanded business to investors or lenders. After investors or lenders see the plan, they will want to know how much money is needed and how the money will be used. You should think about what financial resources are needed for the following list: equipment and facilities, lease versus purchase, suppliers, startup costs such as overhead components or incidental costs, typical annual and monthly estimates, and desired mix of financial, equity, long-term loans, short-term or working capital loans.